to close off traffic on the alleys, how do I get to my garage? Okay, there are two schools that are going to be in this neighborhood, immediate neighborhood, that are going to be affected: Roosevelt High School and St. Francis Cabrini. Have you considered the impact on school bus routes? Have you considered the routes that pedestrians will take on their way home? Have you considered school crossings? Now, we are right across the street from Cuta's Funeral Home. Have you considered the impact on funeral corteges?
No.
Have you considered what happens when there's a big funeral of a policeman or a fireman or an alderman? We're not going to have any. We're not going to have parking. You know, it's going to be a problem. So not only do we want Gravois, not only do we need to ask what do we want Gravois to be, we want to ask what do we want for our neighborhoods, for our schools, for our property owners, for our residents, for our business owners on either side of Gravois. These are neighborhoods. This is not a traffic pattern. This is a neighborhood. Thank you.
Virginia, she had a lot of questions in there, but just kind of the overarching question from MoDOT, did you do a traffic impact study to be able to tell, you know, how it's going to impact some of the other side streets and that kind of stuff?
They're talking.
MoDOT still here?
Over there. She's coming up.
All right. Just so we're all clear, we're having these meetings so that we can hear from you. None of the streets will be closed unless there's an ordinance from your alderman. Okay? That's what these are to have these comments. So the lady who had the comment about the alley, those are the kind of comments that we need so that we can actually sit down and figure out what those issues are and how do we work around them. Those are my comments. Again, we're back, and if anybody wants to have a conversation back at the easel so that we can have a discussion.
Could you state?
Well, we are having.
This is not a discussion.
Hold on for a second.
This is what we call grandstanding.
This
so
is-
we would love to have the discussion with you.
That's what this is
Can everybody hold on for a second? You think, hold on one second before, something I wasn't going to say publicly that I'm going to say publicly right now, because I am outraged about what I just saw. When this thing came before East-West Gateway, they said that they were going to change the timing on stoplights up and down Gravois. And then we find out a couple weeks ago that they're planning to close 10, 15 streets, and you can't even get an answer to your question. That is ridiculous. I'm sorry. We are going to have better than that. And there's the people that live within these communities that we need to hear from. It's absolutely critical that when major plans are being made like this, that there are open and honest discussions so that people have an opportunity to tell you how it's going to impact their lives every day. So we're going to continue, and again, I'm asking MoDOT to keep an open mind, to keep an open plan, because at the end of the day, the people within this room are the people that their businesses are going to be impacted, their homes, everything in their lives are going to be impacted by this. So adjust your plan if you have to adjust your plan to meet their needs. So let's continue.